Good afternoon, Craig Powers, Powers Firearms Training. It's mid-May, Sunday afternoon, great day at the range. Were you here? I didn't see you. Anyway, we're about done. Light's getting just about where I wanted to do a quick video from this particular backdrop. It's be kind of better if it was green, but we didn't get any rain this year. Anyway, I digress. So let me tell you about a situation that I need to tell you about because that's why I'm here. A couple of weeks ago, a client called. We're going to call him a guy because that's what he was. And had a problem, and so we called him back. So the situation is he goes to visit a family member who is kind of taking care of his grandkids for the day, and goes to the family member, and she says, "Hey, the kids are outside on their bikes in the neighborhood. Go see them." So they're like 2 doors down. He takes the ice creams he brought for the kids and goes down the street. It's kind of a little tight neighborhood, small houses. And he gets a couple houses down, and a pit bull runs out and charges him. And it's aggressive, and so he drops the ice cream and draws the gun. Gets the gun out and tells the lady in the yard, "Get your dog." And the lady says, "It ain't my dog," or something to that effect, probably in Spanish from what I understand. And he says, "No, get your dog. That's not my dog. Get your dog, not my dog." He finally postures enough at the dog with the gun, not at the lady, but at the dog. And the lady gets the dog, and he holsters up. Grandkids come, they have a time, he leaves. 4 or 5 hours later, something like that, gets a call from the relative. "Hey, the sheriff was here, and they want to talk to you about the gun thing." Now, the relative saw all of this. The grandkids saw all of it, but he left. He never called the police, and he left. So he calls the deputy who called, and the deputy calls him in and wants to know about why he drew the gun on the lady in the yard, and he says, "I didn't." And now they're referring the report to the DA to file charges on him for brandishing a gun. So to charge you with brandishing, they have to prove that you drew or exhibited a deadly weapon or firearm in the presence of another person, and you either did so in a rude, angry, or threatening manner, or you did so unlawfully in any fight or quarrel, and you were not acting in self-defense or defense of another person at the time. So he tries to explain I was acting in self-defense. The deputy says, "Well, thank you for coming. It speaks well that you did, and I didn't have to run you down, and I'm just sending the charges to the DA." So then I have to refer him to a couple of good attorneys. So let's go over this. Why did he draw the gun? He drew the gun because the pit bull was aggressive. The pit bull is big and strong enough to cause him a significant injury, and it's a dog. It's not a human being, so the rules are much lower. Could he have shot the dog in the street? Yeah, no problem. But where would the bullet gone after it hit the dog? Or what if he missed? So he was careful of that. Was concerned. So the dog had the ability to hurt him, was close enough to hurt him, and was posturing, snapping, barking, growling, as if it wanted to hurt him. So was it legal to draw the gun? Absolutely, no problem. Where's the problem? He didn't call the police. If you don't call the police, they don't come. The first person to get a hold of the police is the victim. So the lady in the yard is now the victim according to the police, or the sheriff's department. That's the problem. They read him his rights. Did he have an attorney? No, he should have said, "I need an attorney," the minute they read him his rights. Where's he at now? Well, he's waiting to see what happens. So let's go over this. If the gun comes out in public, where other people can see it, who are not your family, or close friends and know the situation, like in your home or on your ranch, hunting, call the police. If you draw the gun on someone, call the police. If you draw the gun on a dog, call the police. They may not come, but you called them. That makes you the victim. If they don't come, they say, "Well, we don't have an officer," then do an online report immediately. If you don't call the police, you can't let the police know that you're a victim. And by police, I mean it could be the sheriff's department, whoever. If the police read you your rights, you need an attorney. If you fired your gun, you need an attorney. If you drew the gun, you explained it, I drew the gun, the pit bull was going to attack me, he was close enough, he was acting like he was going to attack me, I stomped my foot, I yelled at him, he ran away, or in this case, our friend's case, the lady finally came and got the dog and pulled him away. You think it's over, but it's not, because she calls the police, or a bystander calls the police. So let's go over it. If the police read you your rights, you need an attorney. If you fired your gun, you need an attorney. and you can pay for it out of your pocket. If you're going to hire, an insurance company to take some risk from you, we would recommend the Armed Citizens Legal Defense Network. It's less of an insurance company than a network, and I'm familiar with cases they've worked on locally, and they provide expert witnesses and attorneys. And nobody likes an attorney unless it's our attorney and we need him. So they're good attorneys, professional, firearms knowledgeable attorneys. And the expert witnesses are top notch. You can go with another company. They may or may not provide the same level of service. They may make cool videos for you to watch and training opportunities, and that's all good if that's what you want. But we like Armed Citizens Legal Defense Network. Armed Citizens Legal Defense Network. It's on our website. Link in the description. I'm not selling them, I'm just telling you that's the one we like. So we have a friend who's facing possible charges. If he's convicted of brandishing, he loses the right to own a gun. He will lose the right. He will lose the right to own a gun in the state of California for 10 years. 10. As a misdemeanor. If they convicted him of a felony, life. If he called the police, was the first one to the police, he could have told the story, probably would have been a different story. Maybe not. If you draw the gun in the presence of other people, call the police. If you need an attorney, get one. If you fired your gun, you need an attorney. End of discussion. I don't want to be Craig the downer guy today, but you need to call the police if you use your gun. Remember, if you've drawn your gun on another human being, you've used a deadly weapon on that person. You maybe didn't fire it, but you've still used it. You need to call the police. You need to make a report. Craig Powers, Powers Firearms Training at beautiful brown 5 Dogs Range. Don't you wish we had more rain? It would be green still. That'd be cool. Come out, join us at the range. Have a great day. Let us know if we have any questions. We'd be glad to help. Hopefully see you again for some more videos soon. And Craig Powers, talk to you later.